going on, everyone? I have another 100x gem for you today. We're going to talk about Flock. It is a crypto built on the base chain. Anyways, remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. But let's go over Flock here because as you can see, it has a $46 million market cap, but the trading volume is at $186 million, which is extremely impressive to have 3 times your trading volume as your market cap being, your trading volume being 3 times as your market cap. That's actually crazy. You don't see that a lot of times in projects, but when you usually see them, they're usually the 100x gems, and that's why we got to cover this today. Flock is an AI project built on base. So we're going to talk about this today. Now look at the gains, 24.7% in the last 24 hours, which is actually pretty impressive. We have 133% in the last 7 days, which is also impressive, as well as 146% in the last 30 days, 149 in the last 14. So we're doing extremely well here with Flock. All right, and you can also see here it's trending on CoinGecko as well as like one of the top trending ones, and you can also see like it's been pumping a lot. Now, when I make these 100x gem videos, by no means am I saying buy in at the top. When you see stuff pumping like this, you want to take a step back and you want to wait for a nice pullback. Personally, I would think that this Fibonacci here at about 32 cents is that level that you would probably want to wait for on a nice pullback to come back to, that 32-cent Fibonacci level, because at these levels at 41 cents, it looks a little bit overbought. The daily chart, it looks like it has maybe a little bit more pump to the upside, might be able to get to 50 cents, possibly 60, but your upside potential is far less than the downside potential. There's a lot more downside potential, so you would probably want to wait till a pullback, kind of similar to how we see over here. So that is very, very important. We're going to go over what the project is about in a second here. I just want to make sure I get this straight so then people, don't make, irrational decisions. Definitely make your own decisions. Definitely do your own research. But as you can see, even here on the 4-hour chart, it is definitely overbought on the 4-hour. So you want to pay attention to those two things there. So yeah, we are overbought here on the 4-hour for Flock. So pay attention, don't do too much. The percent R trend exhaustion shows that we have some exhausted buying here, and it does look like it's about to curve back down. You might get an opportunity to buy it at 32 cents, who knows, or you might not, but you always got to be careful here. Now, let's go over what flock.io is. So flock.io is their website. Again, they are an AI project on the base chain. Over here, you can see it says, not your models, not your AI. So that's like their big thing. Like if they're not your models, not your AI. So I guess they're pushing, to use your own models on for AI. So anyways, they show here their local data, their collaborative, they're decentralized, all that good stuff, full stack co-creation. So Flock.io's comprehensive platform streamlines your AI journey from data preparation to model development. So they're helping people create their own AI models and they're training them on Flock. So that's actually pretty good. They're doing machine learning, which is like the standard inside the industry. So this is pretty big right now. So data ownership, local training and hosting while data stay local. So they say local training and hosting while data stay local. I think they mean while data stays local. Yeah. And look, I'm not being no keyboard warrior. Don't even say that. I'm not being a keyboard warrior. Still, they should have put the S at the end of the stay. Anyways, for crowdsourced data, contributors are fairly rewarded. Fine-tuning foundation models, fine-tune LLMs, stable diffusion, and more on your own with other Flock nodes to lower data requirements, scalable infrastructure, fast and compute saving, fine-tuning enabled by LoRa. Community-owned, fine-tuning, and RAG coordinated on-chain. So they got a lot of different things that make them stand out from other AI developers. As you can see, the number of AI developers they have is 194, number of AI validators at 255, number of delegators 1,345, the model users at 704.5K. So a lot of people are using their models. The AI models they have created, 8135. AI model validations, 664,000%. Of FML staked, 31.39. So they got a lot going on, all right? They got a lot going on here. They're an award-winning AI technology. So they've been winning awards out here too. So this is their little map here. So you have the AI moon base, which you can use in feedback. Finally, the model is developed by applications in the AI moon base, where feedback will be used to further improve the model. And then from here, go on the little map, go down here to the AI arena. So as you can see, trained and validated upon a task creation, the model is first trained and validated in AI arena, a blockchain-based decentralized training platform. Further fine-tuning. So everybody knows that AI is the future, right? Once you start getting these crypto projects going to AI, it's almost like the AI stocks. AI stocks in the stock market are going crazy. Now the new thing is AI crypto. And I think AI crypto is about to be going crazy for this bull market. And I've been trying to say this on all my Bitcoin videos. And anyways, like I'm not going to be 100% right about everything, but a lot of people are looking at this Bitcoin pullback and they're like, okay, this is the last pullback before the final peak in the market. Now, I've been telling people this. I'm gonna make I already have a whole video on this. I'll probably link it in the description or something. Probably not. Just look at my channel. It's like the last video I put out or something like that. All right. But anyways, what I wanted to say here is like you have to be careful with the market. This is the last pump in the market. We got about 4 to 6 months left. Either by the end of this year or the first 2 months of next year, it's going to be the end of the market. So either by December this year, but usually January is good in crypto. So I'm thinking after January, like in February, we're going to fall off. Like towards the end of February, something like that, we're going to fall off in crypto. I truly believe we're going to peak around 150K Bitcoin. And once you see it hit there, prepare for the crash. We are in a bear market after that. So that's why I'm saying like projects like this, you have some time. Bitcoin is about to pull back to 100K. Bitcoin is pulling back to 99K / 100K. The only place where I see it stopping is 108K or 105K. If it continues to go down below 105K, we're looking at 100K or 99K. The reason why I'm saying that is because stuff like Flock, you're going to see pullbacks. Again, you're probably going to see that pullback to 32 cents, possibly even 18. You will get a buying opportunity. From there, you can ride that wave until the bull market is done if you want. But we do have a limited time left inside of this market, 4 to 6 months. Be careful when you're looking at these 100x gems that I'm talking about. I'm talking about 100x from the bottom. So don't just try to sit there and hold them till 100x. You should have been got in. But hey, do not try to sit around and hold during these markets. Like when you see your pumps, make sure you're taking your gains. When Bitcoin's around 150K, it's done. And it might get a little bit above it, but just know in that general area, it's going to probably be done because everyone's shooting for 200K plus. But the problem is, you know how these markets work. When people are shooting for a certain price, the markets like to sell off right before that price or like halfway to it. So like 150 to 160, possibly 170. So that's why I say that, because people are shooting for 200K. So you know it's going to stop right before then. Just kind of had to get off topic there for a second, just so, just to put some knowledge out there for the people. But anyways, this seems like a pretty good project. Here is the moon base, the Flock moon base here. This is, I guess, where they're training their models here on the moon base. So then from there, it brings you to this, which is train.flock.io, decentralized AI training. So pretty interesting here. And yeah, you can come here and check it out if you want. There was one thing that I did just now skip over that I actually want to go back to. So we're gonna pull this back to the home, click flock.io. So they got staking here as well. So you can come over here and stake Flock, and you can stake to earn. You can stake to develop. My IP address is not approved. I am using a VPN, so yeah, IP address not approved. So it is fine. And then you can look at stake to develop. So yeah, it seems like a pretty decent project. Again, it's one of those AI projects. It has 54,000 holders, which is pretty good for such a new project. It started at the end of last year, at the end of December of last year is when they started. So this is pretty good. And this is their Twitter, and it's all about AI. As you can see, they do a bunch of AI and development posts. So it's really like an AI developers coin, or just people that want to train the AI, or people that just want to use the AI for themselves. So there's a lot going on behind the scenes, and this is their code. You can see they put everything on Front Street for you. So pretty good, pretty good. I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes out for this project. But yeah, this is all I got for y'all today for this project. Definitely hit the like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Remember what I said about Bitcoin, 150K. Anyways, leave a comment in the comment section. As always, I'll be back with another video.